I'll start with a few straight questions. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, your party is going to sink even further. Your party is welcoming the fact that the prime accused has not been given the death penalty. If there were 2 voters you had left in Bengal, even those 2 will not vote for you now. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't. But anyway, this is the way the Congress party is, right? I guess always against people's interests, always against justice. They're seeing no political angle here. But Tausif, I mean, obviously the state has messed up. And the state is the Trinamool Congress. You don't do a good job before the courts, right? You don't do a good job before the courts. You deliberately want the main accused to get away, because if he starts talking more, then everything else opens up. The involvement of the state, the involvement of the health minister, the involvement of the chief minister, the police watching on as mute spectators, the alteration of the scene, you want all that to be covered up now. So for you, you are very happy if the case is covered up very quickly. Post-mortem is done after sunset, everything. You want all the questions to be closed up. Right? And Fuad, I don't know what the position of the CPM is really, but yeah, I can take responses, whoever would like to.
No.
Okay, Tausif. Yeah, Tausif first.
Including everyone in the country, including Mamata Banerjee, has demanded death penalty against the culprit. And everyone, including Mamata Banerjee, demanded speedy trial and
Mamata Banerjee has led the cover-up in the case.
Now. And Mamata Banerjee herself is not satisfied, like so many other people, when this death penalty is not awarded by the court. And it's a court-drawn procedure. It's the same finding, even if you...
What do you mean court? Court is only based on what evidence you present before them.
Even after...
What evidence have you presented before them? You destroyed the crime scene, you're blaming the court. For what? Is that fair, for what? Did they destroy the crime scene, now they're blaming the court? 1 minute, what the court has done is wrong. But Fuad, do you accept that, Fuad? Do you accept that? Fuad Halim, please. Fuad Halim, do you accept that?
And yet you say,
Fuad.
On what basis do you make these
I would like to begin by saying that this judgment does not proceed from circumstantial evidence, but is evidence of the circumstances that we are existing in India at this point of time, of which the judiciary is part of. Now let's be very clear. When Mamata Banerjee says that she is dissatisfied with because the death penalty has not been done,
He's not defending the verdict.
He's not
defending the verdict. Take him against. Questions the verdict.
Because the CBI has actually...
Opposite Tausif. Yeah, please continue.
CBI has concurred with Mamata Banerjee's opinion. So now you got this peculiar situation where you got some of these underlings of the BJP saying that they are dissatisfied with the way the CBI has what you call investigated the matter.
Phone lines, bottom grid, am I to say?
The situation is so peculiar that justice is nowhere
so
to be
seen. You are in some kind of an arrangement with the Trinamool Congress. You can't question the Trinamool Congress. You got to bring the BJP into this. You're not going to talk about the Trinamool Congress because in your words they're a secular party.
This is very clear.
No,
you've got
responsible for this verdict.
You've got this statement by Subhendu Adhikari where he's saying the CBI has not done its job, and you have an indirect admission of how well the CBI has been performed by Mamata Banerjee. You know, Mamata Banerjee is not saying that justice should be brought.
You even believe what you're saying? You believe what you're saying? You want to defend the Kolkata police squad? You want to defend the Kolkata police squad?
I am telling you that this evidence
what are you
that the
saying?
Kolkata police, which has been corroborated by the CBI, is a clear indication of how justice has been murdered in the Abhaya case. The Kolkata police from day one has not taken responsibility for one of their own. This Sanjoy Roy was a member of the Kolkata police. The commissioner of Kolkata didn't have the courage to identify him as a member of the Kolkata police.
So you're going to stop your protest now. Are you going to resume the protest, or just use this as a sort of political ping pong? You did a lot of protests at that time, but you seem to be tired out of protest now.
Please have have no what you call confusion. As far as the protesters are concerned, they are singular in their intention, they are singular in their way they are going to take this forward, and until justice is not delivered, the people of West Bengal are not going to be satisfied. That's the situation. You have this entire complicity. You've got the police hierarchy,
the elements of the day.
You have got the administration, you've got the judiciary, you've got the political leadership of both the TMC and the Bharatiya Janata Party coming together to ensure that this travesty of justice takes place. And this is well organized from day one. The corruption case was separated from the murder case. That gave you a very clear indication that the murder will somehow be disassociated with the corruption that was taking place, while it is linked with an umbilical cord. The corruption that was taking place in RG Court, that corruption led to the identification of matters that led up to the circumstances in which this girl was murdered. So you've got this conspiracy which was hatched not from outside but from within the state and the system.
The criminal offence,
and that is what is playing itself out in the judiciary. The CBI is part of it, the Calcutta police is part of it, and you've got everybody who's, all their hands are red with blood. All of them are part and parcel of protecting the entire, what you call, setup that ensured that this innocent girl was murdered on that night to suppress all the wrongdoings that were being done by an entire organized force over there.
Supreme Court is monitoring the investigation. The part of the investigation concerning financial irregularities is still not over. Anyone has any material, they can bring it on before the
CBI has his confidence in the system, and how the system can be worked. How the system can be worked this is an example how the reality and how the system can be worked, and how something needs to be suppressed and can be suppressed.
Of hospitals, all that.
All I'm learning tonight, and I'm opening the lines. All I'm seeing today, all I'm seeing tonight, Subarna Goswami. All I'm seeing, Subarna Goswami is Deputy Chief Medical Officer there, and he's been fighting for justice for Abhaya. We have Advocate AP Singh. He was an advocate for Nirbhaya's convicts. He defends this verdict. I don't know how you can defend the verdict, Advocate AP Singh, but I'll go to you. What is there to defend? This is a rarest of the rare case. He should be hanged by the neck till he is dead. I don't want to pay my taxes in order to pay for his food for the rest of his life, but the government, the system and the courts are making me do that. Advocate AP Singh, please.
Yes. Arnab, you are top most senior media personality of the world who dare to submit public sentiments to court versus justice for Abhaya, no doubt. But now point is that Sealdah Court passed trial after first is the good movement that within 5 months of the case, trial was completed. And he was not acquitted, he was convicted, life-term conviction. There is a difference between life, rare to rarest, and life-term conviction. A point arises on the investigation. First is the part of investigation, which starts from the registration of FIR. Destruction of crime scene is evident. Nobody denied, neither media personality, neither the public, neither investigation agency, neither CBI. And court will pronounce the judgment on the basis of investigation, which is a charge sheet.
But there can be no investigation when the government of Bengal has ruined the crime scene. You can ask Subarna Goswami. Subarna Goswami, the government of Bengal has ruined the crime scene. In fact, the government of West Bengal should be made a party and as an accused in the case.
Tried to mark this as the rarest of rare crime, but they could not produce, they could not table forth any hard, direct evidence. They relied on only on circumstantial evidences. And, who wanted to hang Sanjoy and all? Only those who are in the power in the state those who tried to shield the actual perpetrators and tamper with the evidences, they only wanted to hang Sanjoy so that the story ends there and, the actual perpetrators have never disclosed. That's the thing. So that's why we wanted that, at least there should be one witness when time will come that the BJP will not be at the center and TMC will not be in the state forever. So if the government changes, then any new government wants to disclose the truth to the public and to bring out the actual perpetrators, punish them, then this Sanjoy can play a pivotal role if he remains alive and been in the jail. But if you hang him, then the story ends here. The CBI will, wash their hands and cast the fight to Delhi. And, the people who are shielding the actual perpetrators, they will also, sleep peacefully and from now on that we have already hanged the only witness who can tell the actual perpetrators. So that is not the case here. That is why I am welcoming. I rather welcome this verdict. Though this is a fragmented verdict, still I will welcome because there is a ray of hope. At least in future, we can get.
No, there isn't. This verdict has to be challenged. If this verdict goes through, then there is no hope for justice in this country.
Definitely, yeah.
But I'm surprised at the way Kamru and Tausif and indirectly also Fuad want to end this here. Kamru, I'm shocked.
It's legal fight. We will continue. We will keep on fighting it in the higher courts.
CBI can file supplementary affidavit.
Even BJP is quiet on this today. Yes, Kamru.
One thing you tell me, within 7 days of the crime happening, the CBI had been handed over the investigation. There was instances wherein evidences were tampered with. Let me finish. There were instances when evidences were hampered with. The CBI was responsible for bringing them together and placing before the honorable judge the evidences. Why only Sanjoy Roy was punished? Why there were no abatement to this crime? Why were destruction of evidence not taken as a case to be taken forward? Why nobody else was convicted in this case? These are the questions that the Amit Shah CBI needs to answer to the nation. Mamata Banerjee has bungled on the first day itself. We all know we are on the streets of Kolkata protesting against them. But Republican Arnab Goswami will try and take a bite of a particular congressman who has...
Particular congressman is Salman Khurshid, former law minister and right-hand person of the Gandhis.
The bite of the Bengal...
Right-hand person of Sonia Gandhi. What are you saying, particular congressman?
No, don't...
Please watch your words.
The Congress party is out of...
Salman Khurshid is the senior most you can go in the Congress party. Then expel him. Then expel him.
No, you did not.
Then expel him.
Of the Bengal Congress out here. You
Bengal Congress.
Your own imaginary.
You all want this case covered up because you are insincere.
The verdict. No, very sorry, Arnab. Please present the facts before the Republic viewers. Not like that. You want to say that Congress is culpable out here. I am saying Amit Shah CBI is very much culpable in today's verdict. They have bungled it big time. They failed to produce evidences before the court, indicting even destruction of evidence, even indicting anybody who was responsible for this horrific negligence leading to the crime and murder of that innocent girl. The people of the state and the country ask answers from the CBI. Why did you bungle the investigation? This is not a case of the Trinamool, BJP or the Congress. Only Amit Shah CBI has to answer in this case. We all want a death penalty for this convict out here.
No, all you people want is when
Kolkata has found out here. The justice has not been developed.
Okay, all that political parties want to do is conveniently close cases. Yeah.
Before bringing out all the perpetrators, who stands to gain? If this Sanjoy Roy is hanged before other perpetrators are identified and taken to task, who stands to gain? Only the state government, the current ruling political dispensation, they are going to gain. for me,
It is,
and nobody
it
else.
is so ridiculous.
Already, sir,
Okay.
6 months
These
have
people
gone
who
by.
demand justice
Why has the CBI not arrested even a single
opposing
man?
No, we don't have 2 minutes.
The demand,
Yes, they have
the
my
demand
message.
for
No,
death penalty.
anyway, I'm so shattered, I'm so disappointed, I'm so upset with this verdict, and I hope you are too, and I hope the CBI and the state government, everyone gets their act together and appeals against this. I thank you very much.